you know what I mean, random people, yeah.
Okay,
So
all right.
It's been going really great in my life right now.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to take a negative turn, but
Sure.
but I'm going to ask, is there a porno video coming out or not?
Hey, there you go again. There's another one. I'm sorry, that's another one.
You can't talk about it?
About that. You're
Okay.
going to hear plenty of that in upcoming news. So.
Okay, all right. No, there was just tons of... I'm sorry, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
There will be announcements about that. It's soon to come. Today
Okay.
in the news. So.
Okay. All right.
Great.
No, there was a... I'm sorry, your phone is cutting in and out.
Everything's okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I feel bad. Okay.
No, that's
I don't
okay.
have too much. I'm sorry. It's hard to talk so long, but I'll answer any other question you have. Ask away.
Oh, no, okay.
I'm limited. I'm so sorry.
It was just one of those things where...
Great.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I can't talk about it, but you'll definitely hear all the details soon.
Okay, so we...
Great.
There's a lot of static. Can you hear us at all?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now I can.
I'm on my tippy toes right now.
Okay. Are you on the jungle gym?
Up to the sky.
A little closer to the
Are you on the
satellite.
monkey bars, the jungle gym?
No, I'm close to it. I'm getting closer to it.
Okay. Use that as an antenna. Eric, go ahead. You have a question.
Nadia, I saw you made I guess it's a B movie, horror, Millennium. Is that correct?
Which movie?
Millennium?
I don't know. Yes, I did. I'm not really supposed to talk about that, but soon to come, hopefully by Halloween. But I'm going to say by Halloween. I'm so excited about that, too. I'm
Do you
excited
have
about
any more
everything.
movies coming up?
I don't know, but if I'm offered, shoot, I'll be like, I would definitely be very, very grateful for anything, any opportunity. That was a wonderful experience.
I was going to say before.
The what?
Every time I speak, the static kicks in.
I'm sorry. Try again here.
No, it's were you there?
There we go. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear
Okay.
you. No, I was just
Okay,
going to
good.
say, in 2012, you and me are the only people on the planet who don't have a reality show. It seems everybody has a reality show. And when
I guess so, but I've never watched one ever.
No.
I don't have time. I've never watched one single one. Maybe,
and there's no
maybe-
reason to.
You know, I have to tell you, if I did one, I don't think I'd watch mine.
No, I don't. No, I don't blame you. But when I think of the success that some people have had with a reality show, you know, the first thing we were discussing it before the show, it was called John and Kate Plus 8, show that was on for 5 or 6 years. That was a woman who had 6 children.
Right.
You know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they made a fortune from that show. So I was thinking, why the heck can't Nadya do the same thing and let her make millions of dollars?
That might be that. My kids deserve it. I don't know about. I don't care about me right now. It's all about the kids. I mean, if I didn't have kids, I'd be renting a 1-bedroom apartment. But everything is for them, and my goal is to move into a very big, safe home, gated community, and I am going to do whatever I have to do to take care of them. And at this point, I am pretty much open-minded to anything.
Well, I can understand. Listen, I can understand your opposition to a reality show because they're cheap and they're exploitative.
Well, I don't know. Not necessarily. No. Some can be done very tastefully. Some can be family-oriented.
Right.
It depends on
who you're working with.
I mean?
Right. Depends on who you're working with. Depends on the company you sign on to. You know, and I think it's far better than stripping or doing porn. I mean, I just think it's a far better outlet.
I don't know. I can't even talk about it though. But you'll hear the details of that, and you'll hear the details of that in the interviews.
Are you going to give us? Are you going to give us an exclusive?
I think we deserve that. I do.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know if I'm allowed to.
No, not tonight. In the future.
Oh yes, in the future. Yes.
You can say, look, I got to call the Mick Show, and I got to let these guys know this because you know. Yeah, and we're just saying in the future because we didn't want to bring you on the show to beat up on you because the whole planet has beaten up on you.
You're wonderful.
You know, we're thinking
it just makes me go back into my shell. I was born in July. I'm a Cancer, so when people do that, all I do is withdraw and go back into the haven of my safe shell.
Yeah, you know,
I hide. I hide.
And that was the problem is we're looking at the internet and we see all the TMZs and all that stuff And we're like,
well, here's the truth. What's the reality is a sensationalism that's self.
right, we don't know who you are. So it's like, if we get her on the show,
Right.
she's going to tell us who she is.
Yeah,
So,
well,
yeah.
I don't have to. I won't have to even say anything. It's just actions speak louder than words. People will see my life, see how hard I work, and that's where you earn respect. The respect is earned. You can't demand it, and you can't talk your way into getting it. You gotta like, proof is in the pudding. People have to actually see what I do, how hard I work, and then I'll earn respect from people, and that's really what it's all about. It took me just many years to realize that.
Yeah, and
but at least
well, I think a reality show would display that. It would give you, it would give people a chance to see that side of you. And I'm telling anybody in the industry that here's another hit show. I
would definitely watch.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the notoriety, so it's a win-win situation. So I just can't understand why TLC and all these other companies just aren't.
It'll take time. It'll take time.
Okay.
We might try. We might try to work on that, but it'll take some time.
We're rooting for you, and I'm telling you, if I know anybody, and I don't know that many people in the reality industry, but if I do, I'm going to whisper in their ear.
I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. I think,
Thank you.
Not a problem. Rob, I think Robin has a question.
I do. The obvious one. So the octuplets are 3 now. Is that correct?
It's almost 3.5, and I potty trained them 100% on my own before they turned 3.
Oh my goodness!
And by myself, I had to do it. I had to, we as moms, we have to really. I had no nanny for over 1.5 years, and I had to do it on my own. I had to go through that. I had to, because mom is most influential, I think, in a child's life.
Now, how old are the other kids? How old are the other kids? The other 6
11,
kids?
Okay, 11. I'm going to go fast now. 11, almost 9. A 7-year-old child with autism, and 5-year-old twins, and then the 3.5-year-old octuplets, and they're amazingly beautiful. Everyone gorgeous, healthy, and we are incredibly rich. And what I mean by that is we're rich. In other words, we are very, very. We have each other. We have the strong bonds and connections with one another. And a lot of times when you talk of the word hater, I don't like that word though. But you hate what you don't have, and that really, I realize you don't have to be money. You don't have to have money to be happy. You have to really have the strong relationships, bonds, and connections to people you love. And that's what we all have, and that's why I say we're rich, and always will be. So.
How do you keep up with 14 kids? I mean,
I've implemented a great system. It works really well. I mean, it's the little ones, the little 8 are more respectful children, I'd say, and will be more obedient than any kid you'll ever meet in your life. And I'm not exaggerating because of how, and I could go on and on and on about that in the book. That's another book. That's another thing I have to write about different parenting styles and what is most effective, because I literally have implemented every parenting style out there, and I know what works the best. So that's going to be something that maybe in the future, that's another thing to look forward to.
Well, listen, we don't seem to be attracting many haters to this interview because we're on Facebook right now. And one of our number one fans is a girl named Wendy, and she's in Liverpool, England. And she says, because she can't call, she says, tell her that she is awesome and that Nadya deserves a lot of positive credit.
Thank you. So, tell her I'm very, very, very appreciative of her comment. And that's all it takes is for people to, you see, the funny thing is, and I actually love meeting people that are critics and they call themselves haters. I've encountered in person many, at least 10 or more. And I'm telling you, 100% of people, I actually take the time and energy to speak with them. And every single time, 100% of the time, within a couple minutes, they have the Octomom image has crumbled in front of them. Yeah. And they realize I am just a mom struggling like every other mom, and I'm very, very strong and resilient. And I think all women out there don't even realize their strengths and how empowered they really are until they are faced with such impediments. Such painful impediments, and as I have been.
Well, I tell you,
I give credit to all moms in the world. That's the hardest job on earth. So
times 14, times 14.
Yeah, oh boy, needless to say, yeah.
Okay, are you getting
even more?
Are you getting any help from friends and family as far as any type of help whatsoever from friends, like babysitting or anything?
Yeah, yes, I do. I have a very small circle of friends, a handful that I. So much, and you don't have to be blood related to be family. So I've kind of incorporated some very close friends in helping out when I have to work. So when I work, I have some friends volunteering their time, and they don't want anything in return. And when I make money, I'd love to get them some gifts at least. Right now, we're getting there. We're almost there. And when we're on our feet, then I'll be able to reciprocate all of what people have been helping us with. I'm very grateful for every person and all the letters that are positive. And there are more positive people I'm starting to realize than negative. And I'm coming out of that shell of pain and resentment and hating myself, hating the world. And that happens. That's normal when you're your societal scapegoat for so many years. It's hurtful.
Yeah.
It makes your sense of self-worth deteriorate. And so now I'm starting to become myself and become who I am and always have been because of really more positive people in the world. So I'm actually thanking haters and positive people because the haters help me really become humble, really humble. Yeah. So I actually thank them for that very much. So.
Nadya, I have a question.